This time we start with a simple melody.
Africa.
A unique blend of colors, emotions, cultures, and the struggle for survival. What can we possibly be doing wrong? Everything looks so joyful and colorful, yet we have so much to complain about. A gracious older man laughs in the face of his own troubles. Did we sit and reason out the plan yet? Change is very far away. Religion is drowning us. And wealth, the more we chase it, the further it goes, yet we keep chasing it. Well-meaning, joyful people trying to make ends meet. What do we get to leave behind for our descendants? We have beautiful landscape, underdeveloped farmlands, rich earth minerals, touristic sites, beautiful animals. Now, let's take a closer look at what might be standing in the way of our development. Sure thing, we are educating ourselves, and a lot has changed lately. Africans are talking more and more, yet are we carrying out the right conversations? Why are the beaches still so underdeveloped? Do we seek to do the same stuffs and expect different results? Or is it the fault of our leaders and lawmakers only? What about the legacy and the plans we have for the next generation? What mindset do we promote?
Education.
We Africans seem not to have the habit of reading books just to gain extra knowledge. We study literature to pass exams, mostly under pressure, so we forget right after the exams. We have very solid theoretical knowledge, yet we lack the infrastructure to practice. We lack confidence. We equally do not ask questions. We prefer following or imitating each other. Everybody cannot do the same thing. Religion and spirituality. Religion is somehow the most consistent and reliable ethical structure in Africa. Yet since we do not ask questions, we get carried away by multiple ideologies. We notice the spiritual gap, however, and we are eager for change. Yet in our religious gatherings, we hate addressing difficult topics, so we tend to blame each other for not understanding faster. There is a generational transfer of fear. We do not take time to observe, ask questions, and plan. We argue most of the time. Attention to details. If we do not pay attention to details and consistently seek improvement, we get similar results. Yet times are changing. Some popular politicians said, the bitter truth is this: if we love our children, we should get a business and not a job, because our children cannot inherit our job, but can definitely inherit our businesses. In fact, if we die on the job, our bosses could replace us even before our burial. There is also another problem we have: businesses out of necessity, and we have limited knowledge on how to expand properly. We must have a mind to work and not to complain or gossip or bring down each other. Technological development. Where are our specialists? How do we get to be on top of our game and not remain employees in willing slavery? We have to put our brains together in one way or the other. One person cannot do this change. Artificial intelligence. Internet of Things. We seem not to be very conscious of quality and proper service. This is the future. What part do we play in this? How are we equipping our children and ourselves? Research and data science. Data is the new oil, they say. So how do we start using our data to tell our own stories? How do we make business easier and friendlier? We can consciously collaborate and still promote our singularity. Most Africans are educated, and we typically complain of brain drain. Yet, are we really ready to build Africa? Do we have the mindset of growth? Cultural programming. Communication in local communities is very confusing due to false respect structures, misplaced ethics, and asymmetric morality. The blaming and the shaming is more extreme than the praising and acknowledgement. The silent treatment. Finally, in the face of our well-meaning and colorful narrative of how we perceive things, it's left to us to stop fighting each other and to come up with a plan to make Africa safe and welcoming. There has to be a plan. Our individual dreams and purposes must be taken into consideration and weighed to get long-lasting value and integration. The joy of our motherland developing faster and faster. The growth process continues, and it's all about love.